All right, welcome back to another episode of Men at Work. I'm Kyle Pagan, as always, joined by Matt Peoples, and we are at the Port Richmond Pierogi Festival. Yes, if you're not familiar, you're watching from somewhere else. Port Richmond, one of the greatest neighborhoods in Philadelphia, and now we have a pierogi festival, which is perfect because tons of Polish, tons of Irish Catholic, tons of just WASPs in the Port Richmond section, and there's nothing better. Say what you want about the Polacks, haven't contributed much to society, kind of a surrenderer in a way, but they gave us pierogies, and that's all you can ask for.
That's a great point.
They stunk. When you think of Poland, what do you think of?
Everyone talked about, like, as soon as Hitler invades Poland, we're over. And it's like, is everybody going to talk about Poland fighting back?
Yeah,
and they're like,
dude.
Don't even worry about it, dude. It's going to be an absolute blowout.
Poland doesn't got it in them. Poland's white flag before they're like, oh my God, there's thoughts of him coming here? I can't do this.
Oh my God, that's horrifying. Living next to your neighbor, and at any moment you're like, this guy's going to break into my fucking house. I know it. I can't do anything about it. Honestly, I am Polish, so that's kind of how I live my life. So I can totally relate.
Get a gun, dude.
Poland,
like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, the Nazis marched into Poland, and Poland had like 3 big sticks. They're like,
that's what. All right. Okay, who cares? What are you mad at? It's Port Richmond. You want to get beat up again?
Some guy did what?
Vito's mad at the guy walked through the shot. For those that don't know, Vito almost got beat up, and this is the best thing about Port Richmond is Vito parked in a spot that is open to anybody. Nobody else's spot.
Anyone can have it.
But some guy apparently thought it was his spot. And well, guess what he told Vito? You know, I could check you if I really wanted to.
Yeah, dude.
It's like they just see Vito and they know it's just a junkyard dog in that body, and they're just like, I got to take this guy down a peg.
That's what it is, dude. Vito is anti-Poland. Vito is the exact opposite of Poland as a country, because Vito's like, I might go down, but I swear to God, you're going to feel me before I go down, dude.
He's Japan.
He's one of those guys where
Vito's Japan.
He's going to lose a lot of fights, but he's going to keep you busy.
100%, dude. He's going down with the ship.
Vito bites when he fights. I could just see it inside of him, dude.
Fighting dirty. Little eye gouging. Get the nuts a little bit, squeeze them and twist.
Yeah.
No doubt.
As 2 guys who have never been in fights, I don't know. Can you grab balls during a fight? Or
you can do whatever you want when you can't fight.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. That's a great point. You're more liberated when you're a pussy because you can just do whatever you can to stay alive.
If I ever get in a fight, my fight strategy is 1 shot to the face. Whatever happens after that is probably not going to be good.
Yeah, I wish
if you can't stun him with the first shot to the chin, it's over.
Yeah,
he just can haul off on you.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, but you have the height, you got the length. You can keep these guys at an arm's length for a little while. I have a little bit of it, not to the extent that you do. Yeah. If a guy gets in my space, I'm done for.
Oh, you think? Oh, so you got to keep him at an arm's length? You think?
You got a long wingspan.
You're the same way though too. Like you got some like forearms on those. Like
Thanks,
he could just hit me and my forearm will crack.
No, dude. You're much stronger because you're stronger in the heart, all right? I keep it in my shoulders. You keep it in your heart.
Am I Poland?
You're not Poland, but you're Uzbekistan.
Okay. Why don't you push that card up a little bit?
I didn't realize it was going to happen to this.
Push the card up a little bit. Oh, you're fine. Don't even worry about it. We're in a public space.
Do something cool. Do something
cool for the YouTube.
Help us out, you know? Take your titties out. That's the kind of stuff we joke around on this podcast, man.
He literally just turned it the same way. What are you doing?
Vito, you know I could check you for that, dude.
Yeah, dude, I can check you for that. If that trips an old lady and we get sued. I'm telling you, dude. Vito, he is the anti-Poland.
He bullies us, dude. Vito, the past year, Vito's gotten stronger and stronger against us.
He's Russian.
He's
always just like, he's a powder keg waiting to just find his next country.
Vito is 100% Russia. It's the greatest one because during World War II, I think, who was the guy in charge? Stalin told his people, if you guys retreat, I'll fucking kill you myself.
Yeah.
Go die out there. And that's Vito, dude.
If we got in a fight and Vito saw us retreat, he would never come back. He'd probably kill us. He'd probably run us over with his car that he illegally parked in someone's spot.
100%.
We got checked by.
We would immediately give it that spot.
It's got vodka flowing through him.
Yeah, the vodka brain and meth. Dude, the Russians don't get enough credit for how much meth they were doing, too, by the way. That wasn't just a exclusively Nazi thing. However. Speaking of meth, what the hell happened in the NFL last night? We're recording right now on, August 9th. All I saw was there's a bunch of dudes like huddled around and didn't play the last 12 minutes of a quarter. What happened?
Oh, yeah. I think a guy on the Lions got his bell rung a little bit, and they had to take him out in an ambulance.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then they it was weird because then they ran one more play, kneeled the ball, 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Then they all just huddled around and did like kind of like a prayer circle at midfield.
Yeah, that's. I want to talk about this very carefully.
I don't know because you had all the time in the world to pray while the guy was literally laying on the turf.
Yeah, it stopped the game. The game stopped for a while.
I just don't know why. Like if the players felt that way, just tell them to stop the game. Like
why are we still watching?
Why are we still
At least
preseason? It's fourth quarter. Some dude's brain just got literally rattled around his head. Like none of this matters at this point.
I mean, it didn't make any sense to keep it going. And then I saw a bunch of TikToks today that's like, thank God prayer's back in this country. And it's like, how do people find that angle from something like that? What are you even
Where did prayer go?
It never left, dude. He's been above us the entire time. You could always close your eyes and look at the ground and talk to yourself. You could always do that.
Yeah, dude.
That was
you
never
could always
stop.
kneel to Mecca.
You could always kneel to Mecca, dude. What direction is Mecca? We're actually doing this podcast in the direction of Mecca now.
We are.
Ahala mohala.
It's crazy.
That felt like I said
What do
something
you think though? Like as a guy just watching ball. I mean, you watch the Birds.
Yeah.
Like does that make you think that like football's on the way out?
No, I don't think it's on the way out, but I do hate the conversation that starts surrounding when things like that happen. Like last year or 2 years ago when DeMar Hamlin got fucking railed and his heart stopped.
That was a regular season game too, and they canceled that. They couldn't cancel the preseason game?
You got to cancel
the preseason
dude.
game. Guys are fighting for their jobs right now. The guy's trying to be a backup long snapper right now. We got to get him some reps.
Well, they got to occupy all the people who bought tickets, so they should have done the Pierogi Fest last night.
There's nobody in the. I was looking at the shots in the stadium. There was nobody in the damn stadium. It was the fourth quarter of a preseason game.
Yeah, that's a great point. That's got to be the worst way to get knocked cold, dude.
Have you heard about ESPN and NFL?
And what?
NFL just bought a 10% stake in ESPN. People are saying journalism's dead.
NFL just bought a 10% stake in journalism. In ESPN.
It's actually journalism, too. They just bought a 10% stake in journalism.
That's how dumb guy reads that conversation.
Dude, the reporters are going absolute. They're spazzing on the internet right now. They're like, damn, death of journalism.
Oh, because they're saying they're going to be too biased. Yeah, they're hitting them with the Stephen Colbert.
Dude, ESPN was never unbiased towards the NFL.
No.
Fox Sports, CBS, NBC, who all pay the NFL billions and billions of dollars, are all being told by different executives or guys at the NFL offices where it's like, hey, maybe not report that.
Yeah, true.
And people were just like, journalism dead. It's like, what are you talking about?
Journalism's been dead.
Yeah.
It's been over. I mean, every and this is my grander point about like a lot of like local reporters. And look, I get it. Get your bag, report on stuff, talk about important shit, but you're all kind of just writing the same article over and over again. Joel Embiid's knee is aching and he can't play tonight. Another guy says Joel Embiid's knee is hurting, he can't play tonight. Joel Embiid's knee is totally not ready to play tonight.
I was on Twitter and NBA Central. Big fan of NBA Central. They do a good job over there. Try not to get sent-out. You ever get sent-out?
I get sent-out pretty often.
Getting sent-out. There's nothing worse than getting sent-out and sending it to your boy or sending it to your group chat. And he's just like, dude, you got sent-out.
They inform you, when they.
But this was an NBA Central one, and they aggregated this report that Joel Embiid, people around the league were worried about Joel Embiid's knee. They got a report. Yeah, dude.
No shit.
Yeah,
dude. I'm worried about his fucking knee. Help me, dude.
I've been worried about his knee for literally 2 years, 3 years now.
That is the dumbest report of all time.
Oh my god, dude, it's the worst. It's like we got to get the NFL season. I'm talking about the Delco Pisser.
Delco Pisser. Oh, God rest his soul. He's gone, huh?
Yeah, he's gone. But there's copycats now. And all the greats have copycats. Zodiac Killer, Jack the Ripper, but you never know the names of the copycats.
Yeah.
Because there's the original is always the best. It's always the one that's the most calculated. You like to know the victims, but you also, deep down in your heart, you like to know who the suspects are. That's the reason why the school shooters always get the okay. That's true. I mean, I don't think it's right.
So the Delco Pisser is a school shooter.
I mean, he's shooting on a school, right? He's shooting on Delco's high schools all over the place. He's pissing on all the Delco high schools.
And then you're publicly like being like, "Let me see the shaft. I gotta see the shaft." I had an out loud by myself "Ayo" reading you right there.
Yo. Someone called me
it.
Unk in the comments. I was like, God damn it.
By the way, when I read
unked.
that, this is the way my brain works. You're not kind of like this. I was like, how do you know it's not a woman? Women can do the same job that men can do.
Oh, yeah.
Delco Pisser, it's a big burly broad.
Yeah?
Going around there shooting out, dude. Shooting out quick, solid street. Could be.
Yeah. Well, Pisser flew too close to the sun because he's gone.
It's gone.
I put him away.
You can't be on places. How does that become a thing, dude?
I think it was a water bottle.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why I called for Shaft.
True. Okay. Now
that's why I called for Shaft.
I'm back. I agree with you. I'm right back with you.
You have to. Yeah, like it's just and people are saying journalism's dead. That's me being like, I want Shaft.
You're the man. You're on the streets. You're finding out what's happening, who's
100%.
happening, who's peeing on what.
Yeah, before I give you your credit, I mean, when I first saw the Delco pisser, I was like, balls on this fucking kid.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it, but I don't also not agree with it. Is it good for the community? Is it bad for the community? Who am I to judge?
Did
I laugh at it?
That's for God.
Did I think it was original and a great idea? I did. But you know what? Before I can just promote him to my followers, I have to do my journalistic integrity.
You're just vetting him out.
Is it Shaft or is it a Poland Spring in your hand?
Is it Shaft or Clit? Comment down below, guys. It's just Shaft or Clit.
How many times did you poke a hole in a water bottle at like a camp and just like, I did it all the time.
That would have been a great idea.
I average SATs. If you have average SAT scores out there, that's what you did.
That's what you do, dude.
Yeah.
You get a fucking 1560 on the SATs and you go squirt out of a water bottle.
Oh, there, Copernicus.
What's that?
1560.
Is that not bad or is that good?
Huge.
Well, we did a 3-part in Jersey.
2400?
Yeah, we did a 3-part.
I'm pretty sure I got 1150 on give us 5.
I did too. I got an 1190.
I think like 1150, yeah.
Wow, how about that? That's why we do this podcast together.
Yeah.
We're both smart enough to be like, I think we can do it, but also both dumb enough to be like, this is never going to work.
Oh, speaking of your college, I was heading down to the shore, and I had to make a quick exit to get some gas at the Wawa in Sicklerville. Sicklerville area?
Glassboro.
Glassboro, yeah. Interesting area.
What are you talking
Rowan
about?
University.
Yeah.
Interesting area.
Let's hear it.
Not much.
Yeah.
Couple bus depots.
Huge bus depot. Wonderful bus depot. You don't need all the fanfare.
Where are they coming
from? I don't know, actually, to be totally honest with you. I don't know what happened.
Greg Abbott, stop sending them up here. Just kidding, Greg.
A lot of Hectors in my business classes.
No. But it's just funny. I mean, first thing I just see getting off the exit, huge bus depot, just unloaded an entire caravan.
You could have been that close. You were Glassboro adjacent. If you would have been on campus, I'll take you there one time. You know, we'll do an episode. If you're one of our listeners that went to Rowan, comment down below or give us some kind of feedback.
How about Rowan reaches out to one of their most esteemed alumni and get us on campus?
True. We got to get a hold of. I have nobody went there. That's good. Me? Oh yeah. Reach out to me. I'll see if I can make some time.
You might be the most popular guy that's ever been to Glassboro.
I got to be at least top 38.
There's nobody. Not like a professor that like founded some linguistics, something stupid that like no one cares about, but they like.
Joey Diaz went there for 2 semesters.
No way.
That's big time.
That's pretty cool.
Back in Glassboro State, Joey Diaz. I think that's got to be by a landslide the most famous alumni.
Yeah.
Joey Diaz, cocksucker. We're at Glassboro at the fucking bus depot, cocksucker. We're there.
I mean, listen, dude. Temple doesn't have the greatest. You know, we have a lot, but we don't have the greatest in the coming years. A lot of ours have been unfortunately. Canceled or have done some pretty unceremonious things.
Like who? Who's your big guy?
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby used to talk at every single graduation, every single year.
Really?
Every single year.
That's got to be kind of ironic that like he's talking at a graduation and people are starting to fall asleep while he's talking. It's like, yeah, it's kind of his thing. It kind of puts people to sleep in a variety of ways. The campus goes to Temple University.
I mean, he was doing it. I think I was in school when it all went down, when all his shit went down.
Is that right?
So I would have seen him. I think he did the year before I graduated, and that was the last one.
Did you feel any guilt, like you're kind of associated with that? Because
no.
You should have.
It's not my fault.
He
didn't learn it there.
It's well, you're the one who's
saying... It was the powers that be, dude. It was the powers in Hollywood that taught him these bad, nefarious things.
Kyle, if he spoke at every graduation, you have some obligation to get on that stage.
But not at my graduation.
What was he up to? Jail? Prison? Yeah.
And then Ted Bundy went there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he went to grad school. It never finished, though, so I don't know if we can really count him. And then, Diplo was a grad student. He had a couple of tough times, a couple of allegations and stuff that aren't too nice. But he's got a great PR. He just did a 5K out in FDR Park. But, yeah, I mean, listen, don't meet your heroes.
I can't. Ted
They'll drug your ass or kill you.
Ted Bundy went to grad school?
Went to grad school, yeah.
See,
but he popped around. He popped around.
They never tell you the good parts about these guys. All you hear is bad, bad, bad. You never hear about Ted Bundy going to get a master's in sociology, trying to better himself, better the workforce.
They think one of his first victims was in Manayunk.
Is that right?
They've never been able to prove it, though. That in Washington.
Wow, that's got to be tough streets to run down after you killed somebody at their house in Manayunk and you're just running downhill.
Or just running uphill, trying to get out of there. You're like, oh, that'd be terrible.
And he really earned that one. Not
that'd
saying it's
awful.
good.
That'd be awful.
Yeah, that'd be a nightmare.
You want to get someone on?
Let's get a friend on.
Let's get a friend on. Oh, shit, spelling bee dude. What's up? Did you want to come on?
Yeah, why not?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
This guy did a spelling bee with me.
No shit.
Yeah, you got pretty far.
Huh?
You got pretty far in the spelling bee.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Nelson Aguilar killed me.
Yeah, Nelson Aguilar killed a lot of people. A lot of people's parlays and a lot of people's bets when he was playing for the Eagles.
Clip that. Nelson Aguilar killed a lot of people.
What's your name?
I'm Ronnie Hall.
And what do you do for a living?
Landscaping.
Landscaping. Yeah, dude, you have the voice for landscaping. You're the
Thank you.
baritone.
That means a lot.
Yeah. What kind of landscaping we doing?
Mostly lawns, but now I'm looking to branch into more the landscaping side. I picked up this year. I've done a lot of mulch jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then eventually try and get into more hardscaping stuff.
Yeah. You ever hardscaping?
Yeah.
What's hardscaping?
Like patios and stuff, like concrete.
So you're trying to get into a little bit of the concrete. Okay.
You ever do any runescaping?
Yeah.
No.
Never. Damn.
How old are you?
19.
Too young for RuneScape. You have. That's funny because like you have the demeanor of like a 35-year-old
Thank you.
landscaper.
I don't know if that's a compliment.
That's a compliment.
It is, 100%.
Yeah. You're doing the trades. You're doing the blue collar work. It's gonna age you.
Yeah.
You ever want to like, it's you're 19 right now. You're young. You got your entire life ahead of you though.
Yeah.
But one day, you want to be management, right?
Huh?
You want to be management one day, right?
Yeah, well, so I'm working for this one dude right now, and then he's moving down south, so I'm taking over his business.
Nice.
He's moving down south like beginning of next year.
Yeah. So what is like what usually goes into those kind of like contrast kind of deals, being like, hey, I'm going to give you my 40 lawns, and like, do you have to pay him for his lawns or?
Well, we haven't fully discussed it yet.
Yeah.
But
Let's discuss it now.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Give us your pitch.
What's your pitch?
You're trying to take the business from us.
I've
I got
known-
40 lawns. I got 5 guys underneath me. How
Well,
much for it?
He's a family friend, and I've been working for him for like 5 years right now, and so it's always been the way we talked about it was just I would take it over. So I don't really think like I'll have to buy like a truck or two off of him.
Okay.
But other than that, like I'm not going to be paying him for the lawns for
Yeah.
the work and all. He's just going to pretty much hand me that.
Got it. All right, cool. So you got to buy a truck.
Yeah.
What kind of truck we talking?
We have a couple F-250s.
F-250s. Okay. Those run for what? 35,000 MSRP?
Gotta be. I
Sure.
don't even know what MSRP means.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right.
I'm kind of curious myself. So, you being the big dogs on the site, you're working outside, you're working with your hands. What's the music situation? Like, what are you
I'm a
listening to while you're
country
out there?
guy. I'm a country
Is it
guy.
strictly country for the most part?
For the most part, yeah.
Little Morgan Wallen?
Yeah, Morgan Wallen. I've been getting into older country now, 90s, you know.
No
Like
shit.
George Strait?
Yeah, George Strait. I went to his concert. Awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
George Strait still doing concerts.
I didn't know that
Yeah,
either.
Not
Looks like Ozzy
he's not
Osbourne
like
up there.
crazy- He's not doing like big giant tours, but he'll do a couple shows.
Okay. Now,
There
how
is-
do with the country on site, the Morgan Wallen thing? I'm always curious about like what the old heads think about Morgan Wallen on the job site. Like you're listening to country, they hear the twang when he sings, but then they hear bass. Are the dudes cool with that? They like it.
Yeah,
Really now?
yeah. I don't know.
Are you listening on the D-Wall, or are we listening in our headphones?
My AirPods. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, okay, got it,
you're your own DJ.
Yeah.
Got it.
I have a great time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll do like a little mini concert for my customers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got
Mini
my,
concert for your customers.
yeah,
Let's
I
hear
got
this.
my weed whacker. I'll use that as my microphone. No, I have a great time.
Damn, dude.
You got to make fun out of it.
I like
where your
that.
head's at.
How many guys work with you?
So we usually run a 3-man crew, like for our bigger ones, because I'm just in Mayfair, so we have all like the smaller row
Yeah.
homes and all.
Yeah.
So those we'll just do 2-man, 1 mows, 1 weed whacks, quick and easy.
Yeah.
And then we have some bigger ones once we get like further out to the greater Northeast, and then we'll do 3 men for that.
Okay. And are you always on the weed whacker?
Nah, well, no, we alternate a little bit.
Okay.
Depends.
What do you prefer? What's your weapon of choice?
Weed whacker probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weed whacking's fun. As a guy who started weed whacking at 11 years old with a guy around the neighborhood, and I had about 15, 20 lawns when I was like 12, 13.
Weed whacking at 11
I was
years old.
I was landscaping, man. That was an OSHA violation waiting to happen.
Good for you. I was inside whacking something else, dude.
There you go, dude. Whacking his own weed.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So the guys you work with, are they on the books?
Well, I'm not, but
But you know what I mean by on the books?
yeah,
Like the government books?
yeah.
All right.
2 of them are.
Has ICE come through yet?
Nah.
Have you guys had to deal with that shit?
No, we don't got any Mexicans.
Oh, okay.
When
So
I
you do
take
have
over, I'm getting as many as I can.
Nice. You're gonna be the new
Maybe.
ice. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Dude.
Maybe in when's the next election? 2028.
2028. Yeah.
You might gotta wait a couple of years to get
Yeah.
all your guys. Where do you get them?
Go to the gas station like 6 a.m. I guess.
Is it really?
I don't know.
You gotta learn the tricks of the trade, dude.
Yeah.
You're 19 years old. You're gonna build your empire.
You're running the
Yeah,
show.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. don't know, dude. I don't know if the Mexicans are the way to go right now.
Yeah, right now it's not looking too hot.
I know. You gotta maybe do like walk around here and get a pole lock.
Get a couple Polish,
Yeah.
100%, dude. That'd be nice. They work hard. They don't ask questions. They're scared.
Yeah, but the first time of adversity, they'll just wave the white flag and run off the job.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Man, landscaping.
Yes, sir.
So you're 19. You're coming fresh off high school. How much was ChatGPT a part of you getting through high school?
Yeah.
Is it big now, huh?
Yeah, huge.
Like,
Huge.
so if you get like homework, you take it home, you just hit ChatGPT for every
Pretty
answer.
much, yeah.
And
Yeah.
the teachers know this. Like, how do they try to combat
They
it?
know, but like, as long as like you're not having ChatGPT write your essay,
Right.
Okay.
you'll be all right.
All right.
Like they'll look like there's certain things they could just you'll submit your assignment or whatever.
Yeah.
They could just copy and paste that, put that in ChatGPT,
Turn it in.
and then there were some teachers that would care about it. Others are like, yeah, like it just happens. Man.
Sure.
Can you do math on ChatGPT?
But I don't know.
What was your big one? Like what did you get through? Like what course was like ChatGPT central?
Anything science.
Yeah, anything science. That's what I do too, dude. It's horseshit. There's no reason to know science anymore.
No.
Yeah.
ChatGPT has made that totally irrelevant. I mean, so when you started high school, I guess ChatGPT just kind of started getting popular.
Yeah, I started 2020.
When did you start using it is what I'm asking. Yeah.
Well, we started 2020, so we had like a hybrid thing going.
Yeah.
I was in school Mondays, Wednesdays, and then at home the rest of the week.
Yeah.
And so I would just be at home, like they'd be asking us questions, and I would just be looking everything up and giving them the answer right back.
You're
That's
an A
all time.
student.
It was easy. It was a breeze.
Do you think your generation is going to be one of the dumbest generations of all time?
Probably. I already feel as though I am.
Really? I don't know, dude. You got a business empire. You're already thinking about meeting the Mexicans and employing the Mexicans. I mean, you got some strategy. You got some street
we got
smarts.
it pretty easy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all did. Don't let them tell you got it easy. We all had it easy.
Yeah. Did we had the internet? We had what was ours? Like flashcards? It was like a flashcards or Quizlet or something like that.
Quizlet, you
Yeah,
look up your
Quizlet.
answer.
Yeah, we had Quizlet when it was like
Yeah,
just
anytime
new.
I actually had to learn something, I would use Quizlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
So you think college is ever in the cards, or is it kind of just blue collar for the rest of your life?
Probably blue collar. Like I don't know. I wasn't a big school guy.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I've never been able to focus, sit still for however long.
Yeah.
And I just like working hard. Like
What'd your parents do for a living?
my dad's a bus driver.
Sweet. My dad
And
was.
then my mom's a teacher.
Okay. All right.
Oh, so your mom's got to be pissed about the ChatGPT stuff. If she found out you're doing it?
first grade.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Those guys.
dude, and those fucking 4-year-olds are fucking on ChatGPT.
They're going to start using it.
playing with blocks.
ChatGPT, what sound does that fucking cow make?
Yeah, dude. EI. Oh. Damn, dude. Damn. So bus driver and a teacher. Did your dad ever drive your mom to work?
Occasionally.
In the bus?
Yeah.
First student?
Because he's at a private company now.
Oh, sweet.
So he's got his company has a contract with the school district. So he does like school trips. He has his own school run, Abington Friends.
Yeah.
So he does that Monday to Friday, and then he'll pick up charters and all.
Yeah.
Like on the weekends.
I've always sympathized with bus drivers because like you're getting hired to transport kids from one place to another, hit the
Shithead
routes, have a good timing, but then you also have to be the most disciplinarian that they get the entire day. I think teachers kind of get off kind of easy. You always act like a dickhead when you're on the bus.
Yeah.
That's when you act the worst
Always.
every day.
Always.
The 2 hours before school, 2 hours after school, and then some guy that just got hired to drive has got to be like, Timmy, sit down, dude.
Yeah.
Your parents aren't getting back together. Just sit down. Stop screaming.
I never took the bus, just
No?
trips. No, I lived like 5 blocks over from my grade
So
school.
you walk to school.
Yeah.
Walking to
for
school's
grade
great.
school.
I've never done that.
I was a walk to school guy.
No kidding.
Then I went to Roman, so I would take the L down.
That's crazy to me. You guys, 14, 15-year-olds taking the subway to school is nuts.
Oh yeah,
to me.
I got a good story about that.
Go ahead.
6 in the morning, I ended up fighting a homeless dude.
Did you win?
Yeah.
I like that.
How'd
hate
that happen?
him.
Give us like
But
the
did-
background. Like,
yeah.
how'd
So
that happen?
I got on at what's it called? The first stop. What's it called? For the L?
Somerton.
No, the like Market Frank. No, that's what it's called. I forget. Bridge and Pratt.
Okay.
So I got on there. So the train would just be sitting there. So I walk on. It's like 6 in the morning, and there's this one dude. I walk on. It smells like shit.
Yeah.
And I like made a face, and this dude, and I walked to the other end of the car, and so this homeless guy, he follows me down there. I sit down. I'm just going about my day.
Yeah.
And
Listen to country.
Huh?
Listen to country on your headphones.
Yeah, for sure.
George Strait, Blair.
Yup. And then so he grabs me by the neck.
What?
Yeah, I'm just sitting there. He grabs me by the neck, and he goes, don't ever look at me like that again or something.
What, because the guy shit himself? You're not allowed to look,
Yeah.
look the wrong way at him?
Oh, my God.
And then so I don't know. I don't think I was having a good morning. Yeah. So I just stand up and I just start teeing off on him.
Nice.
And so we're just throwing each other all around the train car.
Did you get a whiff of them while you're fighting them?
Yeah.
Did you smell it?
There was too much adrenaline.
That's true.
And then, so we end up, I don't know how this happened, but we ended up, I was standing on the seat and I have him in like a headlock right here. And so I'm just dangling him and he's just ripping body shots off me. And then
how are his punches?
Oh, they hurt.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he's got, all right.
No, he got me good. I was fine for while it was happening. I wasn't feeling it because I was just holding him. And then I got off the train. I called my mom because my mom had dropped me off at the L.
Yeah.
And I called her to pick me up. And then I was like, holy fuck, I felt it. And then I broke my hand too.
No
so I was
shit.
just punching him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
But I was just dangling him. And then somebody, we probably went for at least a minute or two, and then people finally jumped in. They were all just watching us.
Yeah.
And the moral of the story here is Fun SEPTA.
Fun SEPTA, for the love of God.
That's a SEPTA commercial if I've ever seen one. Fun SEPTA.
And you're what, 14, 15 while this is happening?
I think it was my sophomore year.
Damn, dude, you would have beat the piss out of them because when we were growing up, we had this thing called bumfights.com.
Yeah, true.
We just watch bums fight on the internet all the time.
What's up?
Yeah,
You might be on there, dude. They might have mistaken you for a bum.
I gotta check it out.
Did he have the Ray-Ban meta glasses on?
I always wondered if there was a video of it.
I hope
true.
so, dude.
That's true.
So did you win? You think you came out with a W, or was it a draw?
100%.
Yeah.
He really only hit me in the body when I had him in the headlock.
It's true. Not many body shots unless you're fucking like Manny Pacquiao or Floyd Mayweather are gonna end one.
Well, he won in the long run because you walked into school that day and everyone's like, "You smell like shit." Dude.
That's true. That's true. Shit, dude. Well, we wish you the best of luck on your landscaping duty.
Yes, man.
Appreciate it.
Are you nervous about anything, like learning the tricks of the trade? Because you're only 19. I don't want to be like that old guy.
Yeah, a little bit. Like when it's fully mine, like I have to run everything. Like I'm a little bit nervous, but I think I'll be able to handle it.
All right.
You seem like it, dude. Yeah, we're excited.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on, brother.
Cheers,
we
brother.
appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, it's been real, fellas.
Yeah, man, you rule.
Man.
Oh, to be 14 and fighting a homeless guy on a train.
Yeah, man. They just
Some guys have it all, you know.
again.
How the fuck do you guys live like this, dude?
That's not me. I grew up in the suburbs.
Just move to the suburbs. Not even in PA. There's too much trauma in PA. Come to Jersey, start over again, change your name, join ICE, whatever you got to do for Christ's sake.
Imagine fighting a homeless guy, then having freaking English class, first period. Like, how do you go about your day?
I have no. That's what I'm saying, dude. These people, dude, in the Philly area, it's a different breed of human being. I don't know how you guys do that. I would take off school for the next 3. My rabbit died, and I took off school for 3 days.
What?
R.I.P. Lovey, dude. Yeah, my rabbit died, and we walked down there in the morning. My rabbit was just sitting there, rigor mortis, stiff as hell. And my mom's like, "Do you guys want to take today? I know this is a lot." And I was sad, so I was like, "Yeah, of course." So then the next day, the entire day goes by, and my dad's getting ready for work, expecting to take me and my sister into school. And my mom's like, "Do you guys want to take one more day?" And my dad's like, "What the fuck?" And at this point, I could have cared less. I barely even remembered having a rabbit. And I was like, "Yeah, still pretty bent out of shape. I think I'll just take one more day."
You game the system.
Well, then that was a Wednesday, Thursday, and then by Friday, it's like, what's the point of going out on a Friday? You know?
You got a 5-day weekend out of your rabbit dying.
Dude, shout out Lovey, dude. We miss you and think about you every day.
We're going to dedicate this episode to Lovey
This
at the
one's to
end.
Lovey.
Oh, rest in peace, Lovey. In the arms of an angel. Oh, God, I hope there's a feeder in the sky for you there, Lovey.
Lovey, if you're up there, dude, hop around. Do a twist. You're like by the way, you seen the rabbits, the AI rabbits?
Not until I saw the Sam Altman interview, I thought those rabbits were real.
Yeah, me too.
Until the woman was like, "Hey, can I ask you about the AI and these rabbits that everybody thought were real?"
Yeah.
Which is kind of dumb on my part because there were a lot of rabbits. Like, I've never seen more than like 3 rabbits together.
Yeah, but it fits like what you know about rabbits. You're like, I guess they travel in packs.
True.
You know,
And the video was grainy enough to be like, all right, this is just an old Ring camera video or something like that.
Yeah. Dude, it got me too. I can't believe how bad this is going to get.
But I'll be honest with you, man. I've been on ChatGPT so much over the last like month and a half. It helps me with like thinking of ideas.
Yeah.
I'll just throw something in, and like usually their ideas are pretty corny.
Yeah.
But it helps you like build off of them.
Yeah.
Or like, hey, what's trending? You know, like before we came on the podcast, I was like, what's trending? You know, in the U.S. and stuff or something like that. And it just gives you it does stuff for good. It's just The billionaires are just not going to.
The billionaires are going to know every thought that we've ever had.
Like, the internet was started for good, and then it was just like, how do we exploit this, baby? It's always the damn billionaires, man.
When did the internet become a commercial? Everything in life, just if it lives long enough, it just becomes a commercial.
Yeah.
You go on the internet now, it's like it's the greatest, and I'm not exaggerating. To me, it's the greatest invention in the history of any living sentient being in the universe. And we were like,
it blows my mind how someone invented it.
I still don't understand how it works.
Yeah. Who thought of www and was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to invent a totally different world.
Yeah.
Because like you see, like with metaverse, VR,
drain. Suck it from the back, VR.
The internet is like a totally different world was invented.
But then they took a totally different world and they made it a huge commercial.
Yeah.
At all times you're being sold stuff. At all times you're being told you need to buy something. At all times you're being told there's a sale.
Yeah.
There's only 13 of these left, so buy it now if you want to get in on the sale.
They were talking about how the tech bubble, the new one is going to be the AI bubble.
Yeah.
They're saying like the AI is like way too overexposed right now. It's getting way too many trillions. You hear about Zuck?
No, what's up with Zuck?
Zuck's like offering dudes billions of dollars to come work at Meta to build AI.
What?
And dudes are telling him like,
I saw that.
Dudes
kid,
are like, no, I'm not working with you. You're an absolute nightmare.
That's got to be
to
brutal.
hang out with. Could you imagine hanging out with that guy?
The Zuck? What do you talk about?
Because I like going back to like the internet thing. Like you think of like your billionaires back in the day. Bill Gates, not the greatest guy as we've learned over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But like a dorky guy who would dance dorky on a stage. Steve Ballmer, a guy who would sweat through his freaking dress shirt giving a speech to the Microsoft employees.
Yeah.
Like those were our billionaires. Even Bezos was just some ugly dude who was like losing his hair and like running a bookstore. And now, like, we've got Zuck wearing gold chains and, like, the corner man of a UFC fight.
Yeah.
We've got Bezos, like, literally jacked as shit, bald, looks like a supervillain.
Yeah.
You got Altman. You got the fucking guy from Palantir who's like, I don't really know if the human race should be around in 20 years.
He paused when they asked that question. He's like, is the human race important? He's like,
It's like these billionaires are the worst hangs of all time. They were the worst hangs back then, too. But they're, like, trying to be cool guys.
That's a great
Stop trying to be cool guys.
You weren't scared of them back in the day because you're like, oh, they're dorks. They're benevolent dorks. They'd never hurt us. Then when they start trying to be sexy, that's when you're like, oh, no.
100%.
They have their own desires and
100%.
thoughts. They don't want us to live anymore, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm a little scared. We can't have any more sexy billionaires. I need, like, a classic fat, ugly billionaire to join the ranks, save us.
And Elon was kind of in that area where he was like, before all this shit that happened over the last couple of years, he was kind of in that area where it was just like, he's a little out of shape, a little frumpy, has a funny accent.
But he got away with it for too long.
Yeah, he did.
Because he had subtle improvements.
That hair, too.
Now he's
it's
got
when
hair.
it's when they change the hair. That's what it is.
When they get hair, when they get jacked, you know the planet's fucked.
Yeah.
We're done.
Because
we're done for.
Imagine like if you had all the money in the world. Like if someone came and was like, here's $60 million to do this podcast.
Yeah.
Like once you get like better hair, once you get like kind of more jacked, like you don't give a fuck about like all this stuff. Like,
well, this is how I'm trying to and let me work this out. We might have to edit because I think this is a fair point. But like when you start to see them get hair, get in better shape, try to dress cool, you start to beforehand you just saw them as like they're dorks. They don't even care about stuff I care about. They're much smarter than that.
I could beat this guy up.
Well, it's not even that. But you think about like because they're so smart, they don't care about their physical appearance like I do. I'm dumb. That's why I care about my physical appearance, how people see me. So when you see them acting like, I'm just a dork from fucking, San Francisco, it makes you feel better. Now that we're starting to see them desire to become hot, you realize, oh no, they have the same desires and intents that I want. And I know I'm a dumb, bad person, but they're smart and they're in total control.
True.
I don't want to see my thoughts actualized through them because I know I'm an idiot.
You can't have it all.
You can't have it. And you're starting to find out that these people that are these geniuses that you thought levitated above you are kind of just like you. Mm-hmm. And they just control the entire planet.
Yeah.
Scary. Bad.
Yeah. They might have snuck their way into something, a little relationship building.
Sure.
Like people are saying that Bezos is financing Sydney Sweeney's entire career now.
What?
Because he invested in her lingerie brand and stuff, and they think down low. He's basically like her sugar daddy.
He is the sugar daddy. He
Pushing
really
PR
is.
dollars.
I'll just I'll send you $1 million a month. You don't have to kiss me. You don't have to hug me. I just want to take care of you, sweetheart.
Crazy.
God,
it's crazy.
I don't like
Stop
that.
with the big titty women, Bezos. You already got one. You don't need any more.
No more big titty women, dude.
Let's get another one on.
Oh my God, look at these.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys are spoiling us.
That's too cool.
It's official.
Dude.
All right. French fries from the Spuddy Buddy Fry Factory. How long has the business been open?
So we're about 2 years now.
Nice.
Our truck says established in 2018. That's actually when we met.
Oh,
We were established in a
Very nice.
relationship.
Very nice.
Right during COVID.
Oh, this is a relationship.
A husband and wife
yeah,
team.
we are a
Wow.
husband and wife team. We're rocking
How's that?
How beautiful is
All
that?
right, well, let's go to you first.
it. You want the real story?
You ever just wake up? You ever just wake up and be like,
Not this
I don't
fucking guy.
fucking feel like selling fries with you today?
Never.
Oh, good for
I
you.
will, honestly, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I love
Yeah.
that.
I wouldn't.
I love
least,
that.
You know, at
How do you
least
guys
I know
keep
what I'm
it?
getting every day.
How do you guys keep that relationship that it doesn't get, little?
It's a lot of deep breaths. Yeah, practicing, some yoga techniques, little, woo-saw every
There you
day. Yeah.
Sure.
There you go. All right. How about you?
I just do what my wife tells me.
Okay, there you go.
Smart
dude.
man.
A happy
Yeah.
wife is a happy
Yeah.
wife.
That's a good smart man. Happy wife is a happy employee or a coworker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Nice move. Nice
When
move.
did you guys? When did you start the business? In 2018. So what'd you do before? Sorry.
So I was a social worker. She was a teacher.
Got it.
We met during COVID, so we were home because
Yeah.
we were telecommuting. And when COVID kind of ended, they wanted us to go back to work, and we were like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were so used to being with each other. So we said, screw this. Let's
Sure.
start something. Let's do something on our own.
So how did you land on fries? How did that become like the big inspiration?
20 years ago, I thought, what does everybody love to eat?
Yeah.
French fries.
Sure.
Okay.
And just never got around to doing it. And if it would have been me, it would have been cups with a little seasoning, and that's it.
Sure.
She took French fries and brought them to the next level.
So you're
She
the
leveled
chef.
up.
You're the chef of the operation. So
Nice.
what separates these bad boys from like a general fry?
Well, not only do we do regular fries, we do sweet potato fries, but we do s'mores, pizza, chicken and waffle, Mike's Hot Honey. We do a Frank's Red Hot. We do Ice Cream Sundays.
Number one,
Yeah.
3 cheese
Now-
bacon ranch
Right,
fries.
and we've actually introduced something really, really cool, like
Yeah.
our funnel fries.
Funnel fries.
Which
Oh,
are
like funnel cake.
amazing. Yeah, so it's a funnel cake in the shape of a French fry. So we're doing birthday cake, we're doing pineapple upside down funnel fries, we're doing a turtle pecan. We got all sorts of really cool things, and we're always, 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 open to suggestions.
Yeah.
If you dream it, we will make it.
I like that.
Within reason.
How the margins?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good, but the cost of everything, as you know, has gone up. So most people don't realize the cost that goes into a food truck, the gas, the
Yeah.
propane, the staffing, the fact that we pay 3 different insurances.
Damn, 3 different insurances. What are the insurances on?
So we've got a general liability. Okay, then we've got to pay, our auto insurance, and then we've got to take care, obviously, of our employees, which is, super important.
Yep.
So a lot of people don't factor that into the cost, when they think about us.
Wow.
And many people think, French fries are cheap. You know what? They used to be. But now when we're going at $65 a box because we only use the best. So
$65.
correct.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we are not
How
skimping.
much sell these for?
So these are actually $12.
Okay.
So everything's pretty reasonable. This comes with 2 sauces. We've got seasonings. But obviously we've got like the fun stuff, like the s'mores. I would say right now our garlic parm chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
That's it. That's coming in for a win.
Sounds bad.
Okay, that's one of the best hours?
Definitely.
Nice.
Like, how does the entire setup? So you buy the truck. I've always been curious about the food truck.
We made the truck.
We built that
So
truck.
yeah, explain that to me.
Built
How does
this.
that? how
Yes,
does
we
that
did.
Wow.
So
We did.
the truck's name is Daisy.
Sure.
She was a plumber's truck. She was all gray, aluminum.
Yeah.
We named her Daisy after the elephant from Water for Elephants.
Sure.
The movie. And we got to work and we put a kitchen in her. We bought all the equipment.
Yeah.
We put up walls, ceilings, everything you could imagine to make a full kitchen inside of a truck.
You mind if we ask how much you spent on it? The
I would
renovation?
say
Yeah, somebody's
$75,000 range.
Yeah, easy.
But that
Easy.
truck, had it been done professionally from a
Yeah.
manufacturer, would have been about $150,000.
Okay.
Right. So we've had some major hiccups over the last 2 years.
Like how?
Last year, our motor blew. Okay, now this year, our transmission blew. Not only once, but twice. The day we got it back from the mechanic, it went again. So like we were sold, a transmission that wasn't very good,
Yeah.
and then we had to have it re-diagnosed, and then again an issue because they forgot to put the torque converter in the crate. So waiting another week. So we were down all of June. We lost 30 events. So right now we're kind of playing catch up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sure.
But for us, we're pretty much booked for the rest of the year, and we're booking for 2026. Of course, we have a couple openings here and there.
Yeah. What have you learned since becoming an entrepreneur?
I would probably say that it's not as easy as you may think it's going to be.
It's not just all fries and
you
s'mores.
have to be tenacious.
That's
and
it.
perseverant, because if you're not, you're not going to make it.
Right, and expect the unexpected is basically
Absolutely.
what I've learned.
One day your transmission
Right.
blows and there goes the fries.
Right, and
are
here's the
done for.
thing, like you got to be able to pivot. You know, that's a big one. You know, can't, sweat the small stuff either. You know, just be able to, deal with it and kind of like move on.
Yeah.
Let me ask you before we let you guys run. Sorry, I
Sure.
have one
There
more
you go.
quick
I'll
one.
get you after that.
You guys are obviously experts in fries.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big debate amongst the common folk. Top 3 fast food fries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We
I
got to
think
give
we
us
got
time.
this.
You guys
McDonald's.
know, dude, so we're trying to
For
get the grill.
me, I just had them yesterday. Big Mac and large fries. Love McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
We actually use the same potato that McDonald's uses, the Burbank russet
Russet.
potato.
Yeah, yeah.
The only difference between us and them is they
Chemicals.
put an aphid chemical on them, and they put them in a warehouse for 2 weeks. They have to off gas. And you can't go in there unless you have a biohazard
story.
suit on.
They
you
put
would, you would
chemical-
literally die if you walked into that warehouse
story, look it
before
up.
it off gases.
Listen, you got
And-
to sacrifice for the things you love.
You do.
Yeah, I'm going in that
But
warehouse.
Yeah.
to be fair, they're very safe once they off gas. They're
Correct.
still safe, and they won't have bugs on them.
Just got to be patient,
Okay.
that's all.
So ours doesn't go through quite the same process, but ours is a much bigger, thicker fry with a nice coating on it.
Yeah.
Keeps it nice and crunchy even when they cool off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I would say like my favorite fry, it's probably, it's different than most. I'm from Brooklyn. So I'm going to tell you, I am a
Yes.
big Nathan's French fry fan.
Yes.
Underrated.
Huge.
Yeah.
Really?
Definitely
Huge,
underrated.
Yeah,
huge,
Nathan's
huge.
And they're
Yeah.
zigzag. They're zigzag
Yeah.
fries. So it would be McDonald's, Nathan's, and probably after that, I would probably go Wendy's.
See, I'm a Burger King fry guy.
Really?
I
Okay.
love. I think
Fair enough.
they've kind of gone downhill since I was a kid.
Right.
When I was a kid, you give me a Whopper and you give me a Burger King fry, it just tasted so differently. And then I would say Chick-fil-A has got to be up
Oh,
there.
yeah,
I
definitely.
love
You
waffle
know what?
fries.
Fries are
Let's
good.
scratch.
But
Wendy's.
they've also
Let's
changed
scratch-
their recipe.
But
Wendy's
guess what?
changed the
You know what's
recipe, too.
fantastic?
Oh, really?
We've got waffle fries, but not only regular waffle fries, we got sweet potato waffle
Love
Oh,
that.
my God.
Sweet potato waffle fries are
That's it.
fantastic. Sweet potato steak fries, sweet potato waffle fries, some of the best fries in the
Yeah,
business.
we're definitely leveling it up. But,
now-
all of our fries are fantastic with ice cream.
Good.
Just saying.
I like it. I like
That
it.
is good because
Yeah.
it's like the Wendy's model where you would get a frosty and then you
Yeah.
dip
And
your
then you
fries
dip
in
the
there.
fries.
Yeah.
I'm
But you know
surprised you
what?
know that. It's a Brooklyn thing.
But
And
I've
that's
leveled it up.
what inspired us on the Fry Scream Sundae.
Right.
Nice.
So we do a
Scream so that
regular
people
and a
could dip the
sweet.
fries
No,
in
it's
the
a
ice
great
cream.
setup.
Anyway, you guys just if people, I'm guessing if there's a festival in the Delaware Valley, Spuddy Buddies will be there.
We'll
Absolutely,
try.
we try to do.
We are
from
booked
Philly
6 to 9 months in
Bucks,
advance, but we're all over the place.
Philly,
Jersey,
Bucks,
Pennsylvania,
Hunterdon.
you name it.
You know, we'll go.
Yeah.
Now we got a brand new truck essentially, so that increases the distance that we could travel.
Yeah.
Sure.
Before the truck was kind of
Yeah.
on the rocks, we didn't want to go too far. But
Right,
now
right.
we can probably go about an
Yeah,
hour
I mean,
and a
she's
half.
a 1985 Chevy Grumman.
Wow.
Basically with a brand new under the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Everything.
How's the food truck game? Any rivalries? Any
No, like, I gotta
anybody?
tell you
Yeah, that was a
something.
yes. I saw
Little
that.
stick in
right
the
there.
little knife
You
in
know
the
what?
tire.
I gotta tell you something. When our transmission blew, like we had to have a lot of help from our friends just
Yeah.
covering gigs, and maneuvering. We have the best food truck community ever.
Nice.
You know what? I'm very fortunate,
We
that
do.
we really work.
Now you though got
We
something.
do. Best of the
I wouldn't
best.
quite call it a rivalry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But what I would say is, if anybody who's thrown an event, don't put us next to
Don't.
another truck that has French fries.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
Just to be fair.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
you're
fair.
going-
I mean, it happens
you're going
all the
down.
time.
Hey, McDonald's and Wendy's don't buy they don't buy land next to each other.
Exactly. That's
I
the
like
only
that. I
rivalry.
love it.
100%.
Other than that, we all help each other.
Nothing ever
like when our
dirty?
truck was
Nothing ever
down,
dirty
guys
happened to
walked
the
Not
truck?
us.
Yeah.
No, honestly, not us. Like,
gotta say-
honestly,
I
there's
like
no
that.
reason for it. We're
Yeah.
good at what we do. They're good at what they
I like that.
they do. It's best if we all kind of rock our own
Yeah, we
game.
kind
Sure.
of need to
Yeah.
stick together.
Yeah.
We're trying to unionize, so to speak, so that we can get group life insurance policies and
That'd be
things like
great.
that.
Really?
because
Yeah.
To purchase
How would you
your
go
own
about that if you don't
insurance
mind it?
is
I think
very
it's interesting.
expensive. So we would need a
Petition
group,
first,
a
also.
nice group of truckers,
Yeah.
their family, and then approach the insurance companies so that we could get a group policy for health insurance. 'Cause
And it's not only the
if you don't,
yeah.
you're paying through the roof.
Right.
$2,000+ a month.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a lot of
Right.
money
That's
for one
crazy.
person. So
Yeah,
that'd
that's
be
crazy.
$4,000 just for us.
Correct.
Jesus.
And it's not only the health insurance. We need to unionize because, every city, borough, state requires different certifications. So we're paying every time we go. A lot of people don't realize we have to get a health certificate. We have to get a fire certificate.
Yeah.
You know, so it's adding $150
And then
to
there's
$200
the fee for
before
being
the,
here.
even like the
Right.
event fee.
Can you offer what like a break even would be typically, or like a ballpark it, or like
a break even to come out for one day, an
Depends
event
on where
like
we
this,
are.
probably about $750
Yeah.
Okay.
to break even. So we
Yeah.
got to sell that first before
Yeah.
we start generating
Yeah,
cash.
100%.
But an event like of this size, you can make anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 probably.
Awesome.
You know, somewhere in that
And,
range.
but then again, if it rains a little bit,
Yep,
you can
it's
come
done.
home with 400.
True.
If that.
True.
Yeah.
How's one more before you guys get
Sure.
out of here? How's Pennsylvania as a food truck?
Fantastic.
They are?
Yeah.
Food truck
fantastic.
friendly?
Absolutely, especially
much.
Bucks County. They're
Yeah,
very
especially
welcoming
Bucks
to
County.
us.
Bucks and
Fantastic.
Montgomery are pretty heavy into
Any
it.
areas around here, any states that you guys ran into that you're like, not the most.
Well,
food
Jersey's a little bit tough with their permitting. You
Yes.
know, very very difficult.
They
you know,
require
listen,
extra equipment
Right,
on
but
the
listen,
truck.
we've got everything we need, so we have no reason, you know, not to go ahead and get, you know, permitted everywhere. It's just an extra step every single time. It's
Yeah.
filling out 10, 15 pages of work, right, drawing diagrams, you know, having us inspected, you know. So there's a yearly certification that we all have, but this is on top of it. Every time that we go somewhere, it's something in addition. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Ain't
Some
nobody got
counties
time
are
for that.
easier than others, you know. Like
Yeah.
we built the truck with that in mind. So instead of having one sink, we have four. Now we can go to any county because other counties require four.
They got a sink
Bucks
limit?
County requires one. So it's
Goodness.
like, right.
And we have a $12,000 fire suppression system as well.
Okay.
So we're basically covered, you know, with everything we could possibly need.
Why some counties one sink and some counties? Do they ever tell you guys, like, does that ever make sense to you?
They
It's
want
the
to wash.
commissary
What
laws.
is it? The wash, rinse, sanitize,
Yeah.
3 sinks, and then a hand wash sink separate.
Yeah.
That makes
And
sense. Yeah.
some, you know, they know that you're not going to be washing dishes on the truck. You're going to do that when you get back to your commissary. So they don't need. They
But
don't
I'm kind
require
of
it.
like in the mind frame now. If you want it, let's do it. It's
Yep.
just not worth it.
Is there any like they just passed hunting on Sundays in Pennsylvania, which is crazy to think about?
Right.
Is there any old school laws that were made like decades ago that you guys are just like, this one's just gripping me by the
Not
balls
yet.
right now?
The only one I know of, and it's not somewhere we go, would be New York City.
What do they do?
And they require you to move your truck 15
Oh yes,
feet every hour,
yeah,
which is like
yeah.
it's ridiculous, right?
Yeah, imagine picking up that generator. every
Yeah.
day.
You know, and nobody really does it.
Yeah,
but
okay.
if they come and badger you, then
Yeah.
you kind of got to
You
move.
gotta move it, yeah, sure.
15 feet.
The old Canal Street. We
Yeah.
can sell as long as no one's coming down and taking our shit
Exactly.
from us.
Exactly.
Someone's gonna L&I doesn't
Yeah,
come
but
down.
right now, like I have to say, like we're loving life. We're
Good.
living the dream.
Good.
It's really, really, really hard.
Yeah.
We're extremely sleep deprived,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we work 18 hours a day sometimes. But guess what? I wouldn't change it for the world.
That's
Well, I love
super
that.
cool, man. That's
Listen, if
awesome.
you're at a festival and you see Spuddy Buddies and you don't buy from them, you're an enemy of the podcast.
You're an enemy of the
forever.
podcast. We're a
Thank
pro
you.
Spuddy Buddy
We
podcast.
appreciate
We are.
that,
The day we
guys.
die.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate you guys.
It's a pleasure to
You're
be
great.
We
Thanks
appreciate
so
it.
Good
much.
luck with everything. Spuddy Buddies, and they've brought over some sauces too. Dill pickle, a little chipotle action. I think a little barbecue action, a little apple barbecue. I think, but they're all freaking really good.
If you ever disparage our boys, our good friends, Spuddy Buddies, we're coming to your house with a fry in hand and a knife in the other.
Honestly, if you listen to that pod and you hear and you understand everything those people have to go through just to fucking put that thing together.
It's unbelievable.
2 trannies blowing?
Dude.
Crazy.
Oh my god, dude! What is this fucking
Crazy.
What is this Warp Tour?
That's
my-
crazy. You better go support the Spuddy Buddies.
If you
Fries is a perfect thing to
Yeah, we're fry kids. We're also such fat little bitches too.
I know,
As soon
dude.
as they brought food in front of us, without even agreeing that we would eat it on the podcast, we decided this is happening.
already halfway through the bucket.
I don't give a hoot.
You a fry guy?
I am now. No, I've always been more of a meat kind of based type of guy. I've always liked the fries as an accessory. I've never sought out fries alone.
Yeah.
But if there's a good fry, there's a good fry.
True.
You know?
And the funny thing is about fries,
What's
it's kind of like burgers and steak in my mind. It's meat, I guess, in general. Is like know when there's a bad fry. Like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bad fry stands out, I think, more than. But is that right? Does a bad fry stand out more than a good fry?
I think that's right. A bad fry tastes like it's not food anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And a good fry tastes like it is one of the best things you've had. So, yeah, I think that range is pretty fair.
You ever try to like leftover fries are the worst. Fries in the leftovers, they never hold up.
They never hold up. The secret to a good fry, and this is a former fat kid secret. When you order fries from like a pizza place or you're ordering somewhere where you're going to pick it up, make sure they put those fuckers in a brown bag. don't let them put it in the styrofoam with the sandwich.
True.
The styrofoam ruins the fry.
Yes.
It's got to be the brown bag.
100%. Do you have a not like a fast foodie fry, but like a fry that like your top 3 fries, like a waffle or a steak or a shoestring or like a regular McDonald's-y kind of fry,
I hate to say it, dude. I'm coming out of the closet right now. I'm a curly fry guy.
Well, that's nothing wrong with that.
Arby's 1, 2, and 3 every day of the week. Chick-fil-A, that's a fine fry.
Yeah.
McDonald's, shove it up your own ass, maybe even your vagina too.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. McDonald's, you can go to right to hell. Give me an Arby's fry.
Yeah.
I have frozen Arby's fries in my freezer as we speak.
I'm convinced Arby's would not be around anymore because they don't sell any roast beef. They just sell curly fries.
Dude, I think you're exactly right.
Dude, their bottom line has to be curly fries.
The Arby's Rotita Buff, though, is so nice. A nice beef and cheddar with some curly fries.
No.
Oh, my God.
I've eaten at Arby's one time. I'll never do it again.
Kyle, you just dropped the kids off at their mom's. She's got them for the weekend. You stop off at an Arby's, get a beef and ched with a curly fry and a Diet Coke, and you eat it alone in your car listening to Steely Dan.
Arby's is the fast food for divorced dads.
Divorced dads and stepdad. That's who Arby is, dude. Arby can see his kids 4 times a month.
He didn't start the business until he got divorced from his bitch wife who took everything.
She was like, I like straight fries. And it's like, no, hon, you got to curl them.
Yeah, I like steak fries. I like shoestring. Shoestring fries is the worst fry of all time.
They asked him, they're like, where'd you get the inspiration for the beef and cheddar? And he's like, my wife. I won't explain any more than I need to. That's got to work.
That's why Arby's are in like the most rural areas of all time.
They're just looking at
so Arby can stay away from his bitch ex-wife. he just go all over the country.
Dude, the Arby's logo with the big hat is the bat signal for dads who are bad at communicating. Oh, that's good.
You want to get on? We got another guy going on. What's your first name?
Ryan.
Ryan. And Ryan, what do you do for a living?
I work for Mini Melts Ice Cream.
Mini Melts. So I got to ask.
Go ahead. I know what's coming.
The Dippin' Dots. The word on the street is the Dippin' Dots went bankrupt, and they just changed their name to Mini Melts.
That's not true whatsoever.
Okay. I got bad info. I'm glad Ryan sat down to help.
The competition, Dippin' Dots, they ended up getting sold to J&J Snack Foods.
Got it.
Mini Melts, we've always really been a competitor for Dippin' Dots, especially over the last couple of years. We blew up more and more.
Yeah, you're doing great because I don't see Dippin' Dots anywhere anymore.
Yeah, as you should.
The future of the ice cream of the future is the ice cream of the past.
It's the lacrosse of the past.
Now, yeah. We're the future, man.
Ice cream.
Yeah. What's that?
It's the lacrosse of ice cream.
How so?
Lacrosse is sport of the future.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, pickleball, sport of the future.
Well, don't tell the Native Americans that, but I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't.
So Mini Melts, what do you do for them?
So I actually travel for them. I'm basically, you can call it quality control. I travel all over the country. I just came from Chicago yesterday, actually. I was there for the week. Travel around, deliver the ice cream, sell the ice cream. I've even went to our production plant in Connecticut and made the ice cream before.
What?
Yeah.
How much? I think I saw you left something out there. How much are we eating the ice cream?
I tried pitching them on it. They won't go for it, though. I wish they did.
You're not eating the ice cream?
You're not a creamsman?
You don't just dip in? I don't want to say dip. You don't just
melt in.
Melt in?
I might have misheard the question a little bit. Sorry. But no, how much ice cream do I?
Oh, you're on the road, dude?
I'm taking... It's every night usually.
You're creaming out, dude.
You have to, yeah.
You got to cream out.
You're part of the cream team.
Listen, they're not going to like hearing this, but having a few beers back at the hotel when I'm out on the road, a few ice creams in there, you know what I mean? Why not? Who's going to tell me no?
And you can get a little bit of like the fun size ones too, right? Aren't there like a smaller version?
They're realistically, like when you go into like Walgreens, Wawa, 7-Eleven, where we usually are with the freezers, they're all one size.
Yeah.
When you go to a ballpark, that's where they get bigger.
Yeah.
You get the scooped in there. But I just get the little cups and 3-4 of them. I'm set to go.
Nice, God bless, dude. 3 or 4, that's a little gluttonous, but I like where your head's at.
Yeah, well, you know, you have to.
He's the cream team.
When it's free, are you going to turn down free ice cream or not?
That's a 1992 Olympic cream team. Now, let me ask you this.
Absolutely. All right.
You're getting too powerful. that was too hot. That was too hot. Tone down.
So I'm kind of curious. So you travel a lot for work, and this is like a little bit separate from the general point, but ice cream, to me, I'm from New Jersey. Ice cream always seemed like one of the most telling ways to show that you have a Delco accent. When you're out selling across the country, do they ever question you like, yeah, ice cream, cuz? Like, did they ever bring up the accent at all?
Every time.
Is that right?
Every single time. So we have one of our flavors is rainbow, and it's a water-based ice cream. Obviously, me going out going, hey, it's water-based. They're like, what the hell is water? What is water? I'm like, water, whatever you want to say. H2O-based ice cream.
Listen, do you want the fucking ice cream or
Yeah,
not?
I mean, what the fuck? Yeah.
No, I can imagine. I've heard people that travel with the accent, they get called out for it pretty often.
Yeah.
And I love when I go to the South, they act like they don't have the worst accents in the world.
They have the
Fair.
worst accents. I totally
Hey, man,
agree.
you got ice cream for us? Yeah, okay. Sorry, everyone to the South. My bad.
That's got to be tough, though. A Delco and a South accent. You guys might break the sound barrier while you're having a conversation. That's gotta be.
You should just record us arguing one day. That'll do millions on YouTube.
I think that was a Civil War, dude. It's just Delco accents versus Southern
Basically
accents.
is, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you set him free, cuz. No, we ain't gonna do it.
Yo, bro, you want to go to Wawa, get hoagies and mini melts, please? Come on.
Talking overnight.
People don't talk about it enough, but Ridley, Pennsylvania versus Jackson, Mississippi was just the Civil War.
That's all it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
It was Port Richmond, Philadelphia versus.
Yeah, because we're giving you one more chance, so we're seeding.
Don't make us come down there.
Yeah.
Dan, so what's the hottest region for mini melts? Where's the headquarters?
The headquarters, so the production plant is, like I said, it's in Norwich, Connecticut. That's where it's all made and then distributed all over the U.S. I guess you could say the main headquarters is in Philly. We're up in Feasterville, actually, so a little on the outskirts. But that's where that's where the CEO is, Dan Kilcoyne. That's where our VP is. That's where everyone is. Everyone office-wise, we're all in Philly.
So we do baseball stadiums, we do football stadiums, basketball stadiums, just
Anything like that, aquarium, zoos. You can find us in a trampoline park, stuff like that.
Trampoline park?
Yeah, you
Nice.
can go to altitude, stuff like that. We're
Dude,
there.
Imagine the pukes.
The
On
puke's
the
gotta be
trampolines
nuts, dude.
after
So
a belly full of mini melts.
So funny story about that real quick. My girlfriend now, I met her as I was servicing one of the vending machines. She was picking up like a random just shift. She hasn't worked there in like months. They just asked her to come back and do it real quick because someone called out. I met her there, and that was the first thing she said. She said, these kids jump all day, go get a cup of mini melts, and then start jumping again, and it's just everywhere.
It's the
just
Kangaroo
everywhere.
song from Big Daddy.
Kangaroo song.
Yeah. It's Game 7. Show me that better penalty shot.
I wipe my own ass, baby. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, of course.
Damn, that's awesome.
Let me ask you this. It seems like the new craze now is like dairy-free or like non-dairy based stuff. Are you guys looking at like trying to get into that kind of market?
Well, that's actually the rainbow ice that we have, the rainbow ice cream.
Okay.
That's a dairy-free option. That's the water-based ice cream. We also just came out with one, 7-Eleven. You get Slurpees there, the blue raspberry. We just made a 7-Eleven exclusive flavor, blue raspberry ice cream. That's
Now we're in
dairy-free too.
partnerships. We're in collabs now.
Now, I won't go all the way through. It's nice that you have a dairy-free option. I do feel like making it rainbow is you're kind of trying to tell the person something when you hand it to them. You don't have to agree to this. This is not you saying it. I'm just saying.
It's a water-based product, dude.
Sorry, honey. He can't have
Now,
milk.
I mean, I agree a little bit here, but
His tummy hurts after he has a little bit of cookies and cream.
Oh, we got just a thing for him.
Here's the rainbow.
here's
We
rainbow,
call it
buddy.
sherbet, but you know what we're really trying to say.
Just be careful, Timmy. Your dress is dragging.
Dude,
Yeah.
I won't lie. When I put the mini melts in my mouth, pause.
Okay.
And not the rainbow ones.
I was going to say rainbow's the flavor for you, buddy.
Dude, when they stick to my tongue, I freak out a little bit.
Absolutely.
The freezer dried.
Yeah, sure.
It scares the hell out of me. I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to get these things off my tongue.
Dude, it's almost like pop rocks
Yeah.
kind of when they say,
Yeah.
I've had kids like buy it as I'm stocking it and go, it's sticking to my mouth. I'm
Yeah.
like, just 1 second, bud. I promise you're good.
Yeah.
Even if you got a fever, it's even better. Do your thing. You're perfectly
dude.
fine.
It's crazy. Yeah, shout out to the melts.
The melts,
Yeah.
man. The mini
What's the 5-year plan? We gonna stay in the melt game? We gonna stay in the cream game?
Look, I don't know if anyone in the office knows this, but I have a kid on the way very soon.
Hey,
so as long as
congrats,
he keeps
brother.
paying, thank you, I appreciate it. With the girl from the trampoline park. As long as it pays the bills, yeah. No,
sweet.
I love where I work, man. They're awesome. They're so flexible with everything, especially with this news coming up. I told the one guy that I did have a kid on the way. It was immediately, hey, whatever we can do to accommodate
That's
you, as long as you stay with us. That's all it was. No problem, you know.
What are you gonna name it?
Well, she wants to name it Jameson, and I was like, if you want to do that, then I want Jack Daniel. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, but we have no idea yet.
I love this.
That's the most Delco name of all time.
Hell
Like, what's
yeah,
my favorite
dude.
liquor? Yeah. Well, her name is Ornitos Johnson.
Crown Royal. Maybe Mini Melts. Who knows? I don't know.
dude. Yeah, dude. You should actually. You know what? Fuck it. Mini Melts, whatever. Mini Melts Johnson.
Yeah.
Dude, you
Mini
might-
Melts Schiffler.
Mini Melts Johnson would go first round in the NBA draft.
Minnie Mouse Johnson.
Mini Melts Johnson is starting on Temple in 18 years.
Oh
He runs a
man,
4.44.
Yeah, dude. Mini Melts is like.
the Ice Cream Man. Yeah, that'd be his nickname.
Dude, you might have. I see it now. A lot of the ladies like to have like the big announcement when they tell people on Instagram that they're having a kid. They do a fun little thing. You have an easy built-in. We have a mini melt on the way.
Dude, it was hilarious. I walked in, so I told the owner of the company. He's a good guy, judge guy, very generous guy. He's awesome, Dan. I walk in and tell him, and I jokingly go, hey, get those mini melt onesies going. He, without hesitation, opens his drawer. He goes, don't worry, I got them.
That's
All right.
entrepreneur, baby.
Awesome, dude.
It's like,
That's
all
too
right,
sick.
man, you're set.
Yeah. Is there some powder blue in the logo? There is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Typical judge guy.
absolutely.
Typical judge guy. Well, that's awesome, man. Hey, I'm happy that Dippin' Dots is out of here and Mini Melts is taking over.
We're done with Dippin' Dots.
They ain't too far out of here yet, but we'll get
I'll tell you,
them out.
man. You guys
They'll be out
have
of
you
here.
guys at least have the Northeast, the Philadelphia area covered because I haven't seen a Dippin' Dot in decades.
Can't think of the last time.
Well, we do it. Listen, I'm not trying to be biased here. I know I work for them, but I've tried both, and I'll tell you right now, ours is way better. We use like a higher percentage of some ingredients, like butterfat's way better.
Got
we
it.
package it better. Like with the competition, you got to go ask for a spoon. You open our cup, the spoon's right in there. Do your thing. You know what I
love
mean?
that.
That's
I
so
mean,
sick, dude.
Dude, your CEO was so high when he thought of this. He's like, Dippin' Dots, but Mini Melts, and we're gonna give him a spoon.
So high he forgot his spoon. He's like, I'll never let this happen again.
Yeah, never.
Not
He
under my
opened
watch.
one cup and went, I know what it's missing. We're good. We're good. Here's our selling point.
And dairy-free rainbow
Yeah.
flavor.
That's got to be tough. When you're so high, you're eating ice cream with your bare hands. You're like, I got to make a difference.
Dude, imagine the Dippin' Dots sticking to your tongue when you're high. You should be like, I'm never gonna be the same.
911, it's happened again.
Now, as far as the THC mini melts, I don't know when it's coming.
Yeah,
but
dude, you
around
gotta,
the
you
way,
gotta expand
brother.
over to
it'll
Jersey.
come. Yeah, we'll see.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for coming on.
No
You're the man,
problem.
dude. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Nice
you.
meeting you guys.
So I'm Melissa. I'm with State Street. Most people know me by Mimi. And we're so excited to be back here,
Sweet.
especially in Campbell Square right now, because Campbell Square is the first time we ever ran Pierogi Fest. So this is where I was born, which is on May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Love that.
10,000 people showed up here.
Damn.
We had one porta potty. We didn't even expect it. And the Pierogi Fest became a thing.
It's like Woodstock for pierogies.
Like literally just became a thing. So it's like,
Awesome. Yeah, you guys did a great job. I was shocked how many. We go to a festival sometimes. They don't always have the greatest turnout. I was shocked by how many people were in this festival. The line was like wrapped around the entire corner.
yeah, I mean, Pat's killed it today. I know Mom's killed it
Mama's,
today.
big one.
Little Walters did a good job. Of course, we're missing our man, John Chev. Passed away suddenly. He was our biggest. He's known for the staple of Port Richmond, but Kabasi, you guys know Chev's Kabasi. So it's really sad that he's not here today because he would have had the biggest line here. So it's unfortunate, but yeah, we love doing pierogies in this neighborhood. We love the Port Richmond. It's the best neighborhood around, as far as I'm concerned.
Sure.
This is where I was born.
Yeah,
So
no bias.
gotta represent. No, I mean no bias, but
Nah.
I gotta represent. So
Sign
you
us
so
off.
much.
Tell them to follow us. Tell them to go to the
follow these guys.
plug anything you want.
Men at Work.
Yep.
Follow State Street Events. You can follow us on Instagram or Facebook. Doesn't really matter to us. We love you guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks to Port Richmond. Thanks to Pierogi Festival. Thanks to all of our vendors. Thanks to these two guys for coming out.
Hell yeah.
Randomly, we just met them, and
Yeah.
you guys rock.
You rock.
Appreciate you.
You guys rock too. We'll talk to you.
See?
We got a special guest at the buzzer.
At the buzzer.
We were
Came in.
done, but we were like, he's like, I'm a passport specialist, so I was like, I got a lot of questions.
Yeah. I'll let you take it
Do you
away.
know anything about the real ID?
Absolutely, I do. What's your
It
question?
sucks.
It's ruining our lives.
Can we just fucking just have
Sir.
regular IDs?
Sir, the powers that be thought
Yeah.
it would be a great idea to have everyone under one flag for ID with a special little star and a special little bear
Yeah.
on the license. Do I think we need it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But is it great for when you're traveling, for your identification and everything? Because with that real ID, you can go through airports, you can go through checks, driver's license, everything. It's everything under one.
Okay.
So let's say you're out, right, and you forgot your driver's license, or if you go to an airport, You just pull out that card, you're good to go.
Okay.
Do you get passports for free?
No, we do not. We have to just like everyone. I know. That's why I got this. Like, it wasn't for the security. It wasn't for the salary. I'm trying to get free passports.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
Exactly.
God
Yeah,
bless,
dude,
man.
100%. What's it like in the passport game? Like, what's it like right now? Because you ever think we could go digital with passports or no?
Yes.
Think they ever will?
That's going to be the next step pretty eventually.
Great, another
right?
real fucking idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's going to be on your phone or on your smart tablet or smart watch or smart everything.
Implanted in my brain.
Yeah. Microchip, whatever you say. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
dude, I know how you guys
exactly.
roll. I know how you roll.
Exactly, but the next step forward is to make it easier and more convenient to access.
Yeah.
Just like your smart wallet, just like Apple ID, all that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Any tips for people with passports? Because I do like that. What is it, every 10 years you got to get
Every
one?
10 years for an adult, every 5 years for a child or a minor.
Yeah. Which is kind of crazy because, like, I feel like I look so much different than I did, like, not even a decade ago, like 3 years ago.
Because you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone says that you stop maturing, your face starts going around in your mid-20s, early 30s, right? You're set, you're locked in stone. But as a child, every 5 years, you go through a different losing teeth, different facial hair, growing, puberty.
Yeah.
It's all different things. So we definitely need you until a certain point.
That's I mean, I went and got a new ID a couple weeks ago, and the lady, I don't need them to comment on my appearance at all. However, she had a free-for-all. She was like, "Oh my God, you've gotten a lot older since your last picture," and I was like, "Bitch, I was 19. Let me live."
Sir, that's fun for us. We have to. All
Yeah,
right?
no,
and then we
that's
get
true.
to talk to you. I had one is like, hey, so you lost a lot of weight. Good job.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
It's like it's fun for us. Look, we're all day in and out, doing passports, talking to people, seeing people. Got to be a little fun for us somehow.
Yeah.
I haven't
So
gotten
that's
one in a while. Are you guys as unbearable as the DMV? But you guys are usually pretty.
We are actually a lot better than the DMV.
yeah.
We have a registration system that you go on travel.state.gov to go ahead and get a reserved spot or get a number. You come in, you give us your name. Hey, we get you up to that counter.
Yeah.
You get me, I get you in and out.
Let's go, man. Let's
Brother
go,
man,
Yeah.
why do you make us all look like serial killers?
Because you
Yeah.
can't smile.
Why not?
Because no one can smile, all right? The person who decided the picture said, I want no one to have
It's
joy.
crazy.
No one to have joy in your face.
joy.
Yeah.
You can't have joy, right? No. We have changed that. You can smile
Oh, you
now.
can smile now?
Yes.
Yeah, but you give us a weird half smile, and now I
We
look
do.
creepier than I did
Exactly.
before.
Yeah,
that. So
I got
that's-
some big. I got chompers,
So
dude. I
that's
got
what
horse teeth.
So what I do is that when I have a kid or a child or a dog, I make you laugh. So
Okay.
my best thing is like, all right, look at me, look at me, look at me. $100?
Yeah.
exactly,
There you go.
exactly.
So you're thinking the DMV should be pro tickle. You guys should be able to throw out a quick tickle to get us to laugh at the picture.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Quick
A
belly tickle, keep
a
you
big
honest.
Oochie Gucci. Something to make you smile happy. Look, we know you're going through all this bureaucracy stuff to get identification, to travel, to have your own hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
Let's make it a little less unbearable much as possible.
I think that's nice.
How are we doing on the processing? What are we looking at processing times right now?
2 to 3 weeks of normal time. Expedited is about maybe a day or 3, but you have to show proof for your expedite.
That's not bad though, because I remember standard was tough in a couple over
Yes.
COVID, right?
Oh wow, COVID. I'm like, all right, so hopefully 60 days. Just a
Yeah.
thumbs up and walk away.
Yeah.
yeah.
You got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, man, people are dying. Like
I might have
get-
been-
That's a good excuse.
You're like, I hope you're around in 60 days.
Exactly.
To be honest with you. Yeah.
True.
Yo, you joke, but that has happened.
Oh,
sure.
I
my
can't
God.
imagine, man. I can't imagine.
Oh my God. And it's just like, man, Mr. Smith, like he was going to Aruba, and then you have a thought like, so is the ticket available?
Yeah, so
or,
there's a free
like,
plane
it's-
ticket
Yeah,
on,
like,
understanding? Yeah.
is it non-refundable? Do you want to eat the cost? or-
He was going to catch something else in Aruba, so it might have
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just might as well.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a visa and a passport?
Okay, so a visa is something that you're coming to stay longer. A passport is just frequent travel, right? But you do have a visa in back of your passport. So if you're staying places for a long amount of time, let's say you're there for 90 days or you have a work visa, that can be inserted in the back of your passport.
Okay. Is it hard to get dual citizenship?
It is.
I'd like to get
Actually,
some
is.
dual citizenship. Where would you go? Where would you be a dual citizen in?
Just a different state. I'm not going out of the country. USA.
Wow.
Ireland, dude.
Kid.
I'd be a dual citizen in Ireland.
It's got to be
Ireland?
Yeah.
Ireland,
I love
no
it.
doubt.
So I was actually born in Toledo, Ohio, but my mom was Jamaican.
Okay.
And if you're born to a parent who was a natural in Jamaica, you automatically have citizenship.
No way.
Until you have to renew it at the age of 6.
yeah.
So
Until
here's-
Jamaican Donald Trump comes in. Yeah, man, you ain't doing nothing.
Exactly.
You ain't doing nothing,
But
man.
until
You
then,
can't done bring us out today.
oh, no, say wagwan. Y'all good? Yeah,
Y'all good,
everything
eh?
cheers?
You
Yeah,
found
daddy.
one to real ID.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
You thought you about to go back to
But-
your own home, dog.
Yeah, but you have to renew it at the age of 6. And the thing is that my mom was like,
shit.
that line was really long. and you were born in America. So I'm just gonna let you. I'm like, Mama. She's like, don't mama me.
They stripped you of your citizenship.
Hey,
Damn.
Oh, man.
Born in America.
Jamaican, we
Born
get a
in
real
America.
ID.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Well, I think we're probably gonna wrap, but this was very nice, man.
It was
We appreciate
fantastic.
it.
Thank you for allowing me to jump on and just talk.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
I've always
Great.
wanted to do a
Never talked
podcast. I'm like, yeah, let's hear.
You were awesome. It was a lot of
today.
fun. We
All right?
appreciate that, brother.
All right, love you too. Love your podcast. You guys have a great day.
Thanks.
God bless.
Appreciate you,
Love you,
brother.
brother.